morning, children. So in last class we started lesson number 8. No, in this class we are continuing that lesson, children. Open your social textbook, all of you. Page number 56. Open your social textbook. Page number 56. Lesson number 8. What is the lesson name? Means of communication. Means of communication. Lesson number 8. So what is communication means? In last class we discussed, no, what is communication means? Sending or receiving messages is called what? Communication. Sending or receiving messages is called what? Communication. No. So how many types of communication are there? How many types of communication are there, children? There are two types. How many types? Two types of communication. So which are the two types of communication? First one is personal communication. First one is what? Personal communication. Second one is mass communication. Mass communication. So these are the two types of communication. So what is personal communication means? So the conversation or the messages between only the two persons. So no, that will be called what? Personal communication. So example is letters. So in last class we learned about letters. So we can go to post office, we can write a letter and address in that letter way. It reaches the for whom we are writing the letter, there it reaches for that person. No? So when was the first stamp was introduced in India? In 1850 to 1852 only first Indian stamp na introduced. Who introduced this stamp? Battle Fairy. Battle Fairy. So this is a person who introduced stamp in our India. No? So this all we learned in last classes. Now, second one, in the personal communication only, the second one is what? Telephone. Now we are going to learn about, we are learning about the personal communication. In that one, first one is letter, over. Personal communication only, first one letters. Now last class we discussed only. Now a second one is telephone. So you all know telephone, no? See the textbook, children, page number 57. Telephone. Telephone is the fastest means of communication. So this one, I think this one also over, children. Telephone also over. See again, once again I will explain, children. Telephone is the fastest means of communication. Today we can talk to people in far off cities or even in different countries through the STD. What is STD means? Subscriber term dialing. What is STD means? Subscriber term dialing. Through this we can contact the people with the help of STD and ISD. ISD means international subscriber term. Sorry, international subscriber dialing. So now we all know we can carry the phones from one place. We can carry anywhere. No phones are not able to carry on. We can carry the phones. So we can do video calls and all. So it is a cheaper mode of a worldwide computer network by which a user can connect his computer to another computer in any part of the world. Email is a very inexpensive means of communication. We can chat with our near and dear ones by Skype or Facebook. Next one is fax. See, once I will read the textbook, children. Listen, all of you. Fax. Facsimile transmission machines, commonly known as fax machines, are a widely used method of communication in our society. From the first fax successfully transmitted in 1842 to the easy-to-use machines of today, the technology involved in these communication devices has come a long way since then. Fax machines work by transmitting photographic information through a telephone connection. The image sensor is programmed to recognize the distinction between black and white, so it knows exactly what to copy. Fax machines scan one line of information at a time, gathering information in the form of black and white spots. The machine is programmed to encode the spot pattern and transmit the information to the receiving machine. Next is radio and television. Radio is widely used mass communication medium and has a great potentiality in dissemination of information as radio signals cover almost entire population. More than 177 radio stations are there across the country. About 97% of the population is reached by the radio. Radio is effective not only in informing the people but also in creating awareness regarding many social issues and need for social reformation, developing interest and initiating action. Television is a medium of mass communication and is an improvement on the ratio. Here the photograph of a broadcaster, the movements it makes, the illustrations it takes, resources to are also transmitted along with the voice. Television being an audio-visual medium brings us in contact with the events in any exciting and clarifying way. For example, a live telecast of a national event such as celebration of Golden Jubilee Year of Independence or launching of a satellite offers meaning to the events that no amount of reading or still pictures or even films could match. So now computers, I will see children. What is the use of computers? So we can send a messages, we can contact the people in any or ಯಾವುದೇ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ if there is any country we can contact that people through the computers by sending a electronic mail. Electronic mail means what? Email. And the internet, if there is internet, with the help of internet we can keep in contact with our friends or relatives. So the internet is a worldwide computer network by which a user can connect his computer to another computer in any part of the world. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ in any country we can keep on contact with them with the help of how with the help of computer ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಗೆ with the help of internet ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಟಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬಹುದು. Email is a very inexpensive means of communication. We can chat with our near and dear ones by Skype or Facebook. So you all know we are using some social media, so like Facebook, Instagram, like that. So ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಯಾವುದು ನಮ್ಮ Facebook ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಸ್ಕೈಪ್ texting messages or chatting with them. So with the help of internet. Next is fax. Fax is what? Facsimile transmission machines, commonly known as what? Fax machine. In fax machine, the facsimile transmission When was it introduced? In 1842. Fax was successfully transmitted in our country. So means to easy to use machines of today. The technology involved in these communication devices has come a long way since then. Fax machines work by transmitting photographic information through a telephone connection. Photographs na ನಾವು send ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. The images, ಏನಾದ್ರು images na ನಾವು with the help of sensor or programmer we can send a images of photographs also. No. The image sensor is programmed to recognize the distinction between black and white. So it knows exactly what to copy. Black and white pictures in the ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಅದೇ ತರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಾಪಿ ತರ ನಾವು ತೆಗೆದು ನಾವು with the help of fax or machines we can send a photographs or images. Fax machines can one line of information at a time, gathering information in the form of black and white spots. The machine is programmed to encode the spot pattern and transmit the information to the receiving machine. So, fax machine will scan. It scan the informations. ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ fax machine informations ನ scan ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ send ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So, receiving machine will receive the information by the transmit. Next is radio and television. So radio you all know. So radio ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, all of you saw the radio and television. Radio is widely used in mass communication medium and has a great potential in dissemination of information as radio signals cover entire population. So radio ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, we will get information from the radio. More than 177 radio stations are there across the country. ಎಷ್ಟು radio stations ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ? 177 radio stations are there. More than 177. ಎಷ್ಟು radio stations ಇದೆ? More than 177 radio stations are there. About 97% of the population is reached by the radio. Radio is effective not only in informing the people but also in creating awareness regarding many social issues and need for social information. With radio ಇಂದ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬರೀ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್, ಒಂದು ಜಾಗೃತಿನ ಮೂಡಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ to the among the people. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜಾಗೃತಿನ ಮೂಡಿಸುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Television is a medium of mass communication and is an improvement of the ratio. Here the photograph of the broadcaster, the movements he makes, the illustration he takes is supposed to overall are also transmitted along with the voice. Television being an audio-visual medium. What is the difference between radio and television, children? In radio only we can listen, we can't see any pictures. But in television we can hear also, we can listen also, and we can see the pictures of it. It is the difference between the radio and television. Next, for example, a live telecast of a national event such as celebration of Golden Jubilee of Independence or launching of a satellite offers meaning to the event that no amount of reading or still pictures or even films could match. So with the help of satellite we can get a what live telecast programs always ನಮಗೆ live telecast ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, for example ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್, ಇವಾಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಲೈವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಟಿವಿಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ newspapers. Newspapers are the cheapest means of communication. Life without the newspaper is difficult to imagine. It is the first thing that we look for every morning. It brings us news and views from all corners of the world. Any event or occurrence of importance that takes place is reported by the newspapers. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಮನೇಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮನೆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ನ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊತಾರೆ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ನ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊತಾರೆ. ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎದ್ದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಏನೇನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ತಗೋಬಂದು ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ನ ಓದ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್. ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ contains what all the information what is going happening in the world. ನಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಗೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಫಾರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆರ್ ಅನ್ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದ್ದಿರೋರಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಚೀಪೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್. ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಚೀಪೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್? ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್. It is the cheapest means of communication. Next is cinema. Cinema is the most powerful medium of entertainment of the people. It makes actors and actresses appear live on the screen. We are grateful to the American scientist Edison who invented this technique known as cinematography. The cinema is a very useful medium of entertainment. It gives us enjoyment and refreshes our mind. It is also a means of education as it gives us useful information. This information has better influence on us than even books. The cinema has great educational, social, moral and historical importance. For this reason, it gives us the message to fight against many ills and thus bring better order in the society. The children can enjoy good scenery and stories depicted on the screen. So what is the use of cinema? It is the most powerful medium of entertainment. Namge manoranjana. Entertainment means manoranjana. It is a great entertainment for all the people. No cinema. So ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಫಿಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೀರೋ ಹೀರೋಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಲೆಸನ್ ನಾವು ಹೇಳೋ ಬಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ವಿತ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೀವು ಹೋಗೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್ like this. So it is very important no we get information. ಬರೀ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಫಿಲಂ ನೋಡಬಹುದು, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಬಹುದು ಆ ತರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ by watching cinemas or cinematography. Who introduced this cinematography? American scientist Edison. Who invented cinematography? American scientist Edison introduced cinematography. So we are very thankful. We are to him. No, ಅವರು ನಾವು ತುಂಬಾ thankful ಆಗಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? It is ನಮಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಅದು ಇದು ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬಿಸಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಡೈಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ನಮಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್. ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೀವು ಓದಿದ್ದು ಓದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಹಾಫ್ ಅನ್ ಅವರ್ 1 ಅವರ್ ನೀವು ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡ್ ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟು ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಅವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. So next is time to recall. Letters are the most common means of communication. Telephone is the quickest means of communication. Telephone is the most popular means of communication. Computer is the latest means of communication. In the olden days, man used pigeons to send messages from one place to another. Letters, fax, pager, telephone and mobile phones are some important means of sending and receiving messages. this finished your lesson, children. Lesson number 8, means of communication, is completed. So now I will write some words on the board, children. Newspaper. Spelling Newspaper. Newspapers. Cinema. 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 Computer. Computers. Computers. Radio. Radio. Television. Sixth one, transmitting. Transmitting. Seventh one, machines. Machines. Eighth one, pictures. Ninth one, information. Information. Tenth one, technology. Technology. So these are some hard words, students. So read the first one. What is first one? Newspapers. Newspapers. Newspaper. When I am telling, you have to repeat with me, children. Say what is this? Newspapers. Newspapers. Second one, cinema. Cinema. Third one, computer. Computers. Radio. Television. Transmitting. Machines. Pictures. Information. Technology. Repeat again. Newspaper. Cinema. Computers. Radio. Television. Transmitting. Machines. Pictures. Information. Technology.